Shalom. Call Allah Yahweh Shemi Shai by Shem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, bishops of Great Millstone that taught us this truth and ruled well, and to the men that taught them. Peace and blessings to the elect, the nation of Israel that begins with 144,000, and that will be the prophets today. And also that great multitude of men, women, and children the Heavenly Father is going to have mercy on. And you blacks, which will be you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we are, according to the Holy Scriptures, the Hebrew Israelites. We're not, niggas. You know what I'm saying? We're not black. We're not no African Americans. We are the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible. We're not wetbacks, you know what I'm saying, savages, we're none of that. But I'm going to get straight to the point because it's not going to be a long video. It's going to be straight to the point because if you've been noticing these Asians, which in the Bible, which will be the Moab, and there will be the Chinese today, and then you have Ammon, which is Japanese. Now you have these people, which this lesson is going to be Moab is my wash pot. And you have these people, they're making all kind of videos. And now they're trying to say, the spiteful stuff and evil things, about our people, when most of our people, they lost in the sauce, but only the elect in the 1/3 is knowing what's going on. And they're making these videos, just saying all kind of crazy stuff about because of this situation that's going on with this, I guess they call it boycott, which they're banning, going to these hair salons and stores of theirs, and then also restaurants, And Moab, they getting really, into it, and they, speaking a lot of evil, hatred, or a lot of, words that what they're speaking is they're talking stuff. You know what I'm saying? They just, But what's crazy is they had the audacity to make it seem like because they have these type of businesses, we have to go to them. Our people do. No, Moab, we don't gotta do shit. We don't gotta go to you. Who the hell you think you is? You know what I'm saying? But we know who you is in the flesh. We know who you are according to the Holy Scriptures. You ain't no Chinese. You ain't no Japanese. That was what the so-called damn fucking devil gave you, that name. Esau, Edom. That damn devil, the so-called white man that deceived the whole world. He gave y'all those names. But we know who you are through the flesh. You know what I'm saying? You Moab. But we know who you are, Moab. You know what I'm saying? And in the scriptures, it talks about you. You know what I'm saying? You, Moab, in Psalms 68 and 8 and Psalms 108 and 9. You are, you know what I'm saying? Moab is my washpot. You know what I'm saying? Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. The Philistines trampled, though because of me. Yeah. So Moab, you could keep on making all these videos. You could keep on talking your crap, everything. But you going down just like Esau, Edom. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be slaves in the kingdom too. But it's gonna be a little different with you. You're gonna serve 1,000 years, but you're gonna go back to your own land. And the people that you love, which is these devils, these so-called white people that you love, they're going to be eradicated from the face of the earth. Obadiah 1 and 18. So I just, just wanted to speak and, let, the truth come out. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to be a long video. And it says what this means. Moab is my washpot. You know what I'm saying? And during ancient times, that's pretty much what they use. They use pots, you know what I'm saying, to wash things, you know what I'm saying, And also that root word is saraya, And that word soraya used to is used to cook something in the pot. You know what I'm saying? You know, and when you cook something in the pot, it kills the bacteria. You know what I'm saying? And in Moab, you know what I'm saying, has a lot on their plate. You know what I'm saying? Even though they don't know that, but they have a lot on their plate, and you're gonna get everything that you deserve for messing with the apple of the Most High eye. And another thing too is because of this situation with, you know, this young Jake, you know, that got chased down and shot, you know, in the back. I think he was around 14 years old. I can't remember his name, but yeah, and all this has something to do with, you know, these Chinese, who they call them in this world. That's what Esau gave them their name, the Chinese people, but the Asians. But you are Moab in the Bible, and you gotta you know what I'm saying, you got a judgment coming too. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna be able to, once we get in the kingdom, you're gonna be slaves, but you're gonna be able to go back to your own land after that. And let me go to Psalms 2 and 1, and I'm going to close out. This is going to just be straight to the point, just to let you know, Moab, you're not going to get off of no hook. You're not getting off of nothing, man. You're gonna deal with it. And you're gonna feel the pain too. You know what I'm saying? And what does the scripture say here? It says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine vain things? Yeah. And that's what Moab is doing now. And they're the heathens in the Bible, you know what I'm saying? And no, a heathen can't be saved, you know what I'm saying? You know, only the true Israelites, Acts 5 and 29, you know what I'm saying? You know, and it says, why do the heathen rage? Because the heathen is raging now, Moab is raging now, is because they losing a lot, you know, a lot of, you know, they're losing a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? This fiat, you know, this fiat money, this fake money that, the Esau has created and made up, and now they just raging. You know what I'm saying? The videos that they making, they going at our people, man. They just talking all kind of crazy stuff. But you can keep on talking all your crazy stuff, Moab. Your time is ticking, just the same as all these other heathens and these other nations is ticking. And when you know, you gonna know. You know what I'm saying? You gonna know because of the things that you have done to our people. And this is not the only incident. You've been rude to our people for a long time, Moab. And now it's coming back on you. And it's only Yahweh Shemi al-Shai. You know what I'm saying? You know, Isaiah 45 and 7. You know what I'm saying? You get that. You know, because the Most High, he creates evil and good. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah 45 and 7, he said, I form the light and create darkness. I made peace, I create evil. I, the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, do all these things. So, ain't no peace right now, Moab. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no peace with you, you know. And you trying to come at us like we have done that. But the elect in the 1/3, we know what's going on. Now, these 2/3 niggas, they don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And he said, create evil. Yeah. Yahweh Shema Shai, he create evil. And that evil is going to be coming to you. You know what I'm saying? Bad times, you know what I'm saying? Same with Esau. So both of y'all gonna get it, man. So y'all can keep on, you know what I'm saying, talking your shit. You can keep on, you know what I'm saying, making it seem like, well, you the innocent, and you point the finger at my people, which is true Hebrew Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We know who we are. We ain't black. We know African American. We the true people of the Bible. We the, you know what I'm saying? We the true people of the Bible. So, you know, so I just wanted to make this short video, let you know, Moab. Hey, we know what's going on. And your time is up too. It's the same way as Esau. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can pretend that, you know what I'm saying, you can pretend that we are, you know, our people is wrong for doing, you know what I'm saying, not, you know, supporting your businesses anymore or anything, but they're not, you know what I'm saying. They're doing the right thing, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, to ban the things, and then hopefully we'll do the same thing with Esau, you know, because it needs to be done, man. We need to separate ourselves from you people, man. You know, you heathens, you know what I'm saying. So I want to say, I hope that was edifying. I just want to be straight to the point. and cuss out Moab, you know what I'm saying? Let them know that, hey, you know, we coming strong, you know what I'm saying? We coming back to our true heritage, you know what I'm saying? The Hebrew Israelites, you know what I'm saying? Yasharallah, Prince of Power. So I want to say, call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai by Shem Kakadash, double honors to the apostles, elders, bishops at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught us this truth, the 100% truth, until you Akim on the four corners of this earth, preaching this, risking their lives, preaching this word on the highways and the byways, until you brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom.